Ho, ho, ho. Well, I want to say Merry Christmas, but by the time that this video is live, it's probably maybe closer to summer. Uh, so let's not say that. But it is, of course, a new episode of Secret Santa 2024. But you're watching this probably in 2025. But this is still recorded in 2024. And I have some things that I want to share. And when I was like starting this project for the Secret Santa for the person that I have picked with, the thing is that like the moment of recording, it's the day before the deadline, and this is what I have so far. It's just because like I have been feeling sick. I have not slept very well in the past recent days. It's a little bit like my pattern is all over the place, and my mood is not always there to go back into dreams. And so I want to announce something that I probably not going to do that often, hopefully in the future, but I have to for the sake of this creation, because this person also deserves a well-made gift and not some half-baked creation from someone. I mean, like, of course, it's still it's about the thought. I know that but still, I don't want to do someone too short compared to the previous years. So what I'm going to do it a little bit different this time. Well, this video is still going to be the same as everything before, but from now on, I am going to do it a little bit different. I am going to sculpt in my spare time, in my spare moments that I still have left. There's like I said, 1 day left, like literally just 1 day left, and so less than 24 hours. I have to finish this creation, and I cannot do that if I keep recording stuff and then like doing something in dreams and I record and then we do some. It takes twice as long for me to do something, because like I want to explain the things that I do, and I want to like, I'm more like pretty much like a slow sculptor, right? And all my intros are super long. So that's why. But in this video, I'm still going to do it the old-fashioned way. So we're still going to continue with the sculpt, so you have a little bit of an idea where I want to go with the creation. And then after the videos, I'm not sure how many there will be, but I will do then a little bit of like a recap video. Those will be like a lot shorter, so there will be like maybe 10 minutes or something videos, and then I'm going to explain, okay, this is what I did now and this is what I did now. So you still have like a recap of things that I did, but I'm not going to record fully fledged episodes anymore with this creation, simply because like I have no time left. It's a shame. I cannot help it. I like, normally I don't really get that sick around December. It's mostly I get it always around January, February, or even March, where I'm getting like where my sickness always like peaks the highest, but never around December that much. And like this year, I'm well, man, like I was not really myself, and I'm still maybe not myself fully, but yeah. So without further ado, we are of course still in the creation, and before we actually going to continue, I need to open one thing on my computer, because I want to show you a little bit of what we're going to do today. Oh, and also I did some testing with the lighting to see how it looks a little bit. I'm not sure if this is going to be the lighting. I don't want to make it like this. I want to make it like a little bit like gray with the sky, so if like snow effects. But what I want to do is I want to finish the wheel itself. That's the plan. And also I want to maybe already lay out a little bit of like the layout itself, so that you can see what type of creation it's going to be. It's going to be something very small and unique. I'm not going to do that you can walk around in it. but I just want to maybe put it as a miniature somewhere on a little bit of like an island, and maybe a globe, but like the globe is just like, I think I'm going to for a miniature, right? So a little bit of like a snow globe. It's not very original. I've seen many people doing it before, but but I'm a little bit out of ideas this year, and I'm so sorry for the person who I'm making this for. But without further ado, let's continue. I don't want to talk too much. Also, I saw something, and that's we are not finished with the wheel itself yet. Because like if I look at the original design, there is also, it's very thin, and I'm not really sure if I should add it or not. I do need... what happened if I do this? Is it still going to be... Oh, that's like... it's not everywhere, I see. So we probably have to... How many times? Was it 12? No. I forgot how many sides we did. Was it 20? I think it was 20. It looks like 20. Yeah, I think it's 20. Okay. So in the original design, there is like a very thin line as well. And like I said, not really sure if I want to go for this or not. But just like one way to find out. It needs to be a lot smaller. It's very thin. The thinnest of most of the things. Going to stretch it out. So. And I'm gonna already stamp it, but we are not finished. Oh, that was weird. I was grabbing it, but it somehow... oh my god. I think maybe I shouldn't do it, to be honest. Like it's... It's not like this, by the way. It's like it's it's zigzagging a little bit. So it's like this is, for example, goes like why is that? Something like this. Then we're going to stretch it down, I was about to say, but let me. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Come on. Why? Why can't I grab the underpart? Oh my god. I can also use flags, to be honest. That's also another thing to do. I don't know why I cannot grab. Doing weird. You're doing weird. Maybe if I do it with... Oh, that doesn't make any sense. I cannot grab you. Come on. Be on my sides. Ooh, almost had it. There we go. No! Oh, never mind. Oh my god. How are we supposed to do this? Like it doesn't want to, and this because like the flags are. Yeah, see, I'm grabbing the wrong parts. Maybe I'm more lucky on top. Come on. Oh my god, I did it. Okay, how is that looking? I think I might maybe do this either with flag, or I'm not going to add this at all. Nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Screw this. Okay, so we are going to make the supports, and I'm going to make that in a new sculpt. So I'm just going to start from the center of the wheel. Maybe that could be the same around here. Is the center? I don't know where that. Could be. Definitely not the center. Nope. Oh. Could be that's the center. There we go. That's the center. Nice. Okay. I'll leave this. So now all we need to do is make the support, and these are shaped in an A form. That's not going to work. They need a little bit more. And then we need to cut it. This. Maybe it's just best if I clone this. Also, the supports are a little bit more facing away. This can be a little bit more challenging. Say 10%. Sorry, 10 degrees. Don't know why I say 10%. Wait, what's the other one already? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, I did that myself. I was like, wait, did I already did the other side? I was a little confused. I have to shape it anyway. Degrees. There we go. Nice. Okay. They are actually a little bit closer to each other. I just see. Maybe I should have like put the mirror Say 10. That's more likely. And this is actually good that it stays like this. A little bit of like an it's also in the original. There you go. Now we have that on both sides. I'm not going to like exactly how it is in the original one, but it's close to it. And of course I'm going to put it as close as possible. This goes into the ground. But yeah, my idea was just basically a sort of miniature idea with some Christmas decorations on it. That's only to speed up the time, you know. Like maybe in a snow globe, I don't know. That's the idea. But in a little bit. Okay, I think it's best if we cut it now. Make it a little bit more beautiful. The heck? Sometimes it's really hard to tell if you are doing it the right way. Can't see. Maybe I should have picked my motion controllers, but to be honest, I barely use them for dreams. Okay. Yeah, the design wise is not the same. I think I should have done the mirror on the other side and then clone the other thing to the other side. If that makes sense what I'm saying. Because now I'm struggling with to get this side exactly the way how I have it on the other side. Okay, this is not going to work. What if we want will that help? No. maybe not use precision move. How in the world? That's not the same. I can't get it in the right angle. This is a little bit my mistake. I should have done the mirror mode in the opposite direction instead of. I thought sometimes like you think you're smart but you're not. I mean, close enough. I can live with this. I can live with it. There you go. Okay. Now we have that part as well. Gonna delete this one. And don't really know how it's all connected, to be honest. Like, of course it's connected to the wheel itself. That's quite obvious, but I'm going to do a little bit of an improv here. Oh, right. This is not an actual triangle. Forget about it. So it's pointless to stretch it out because like it only stretches out on one side. I've asked for a triangle shape in Dreams. We never got it. Because by the time the uncut feedback has been sent out, Sony made a report to stop live supporting Dreams, so too bad. Too bad, too bad. No, we're going to do it differently. I think I'm going to... Let's use this one. This one is where the wheel connects. Like so. Then we can definitely tell that this thing is not in the center. Better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It's not the same, so a little bit of disclaimer, this is not how it looks in the original one. But that's why I said like I'm doing a little bit of an improv here. Oh, come on. Why don't you want to exactly snap? What? No way. How is that possible? You know what? I would say screw it. Okay, paints. We're going to paint it right away. And we're doing that basically with the same technique that we did before. So first of all, and the good thing about this is you only need to do one side now. And the rest is going to do it for us. Like this. Okay. First layer. And then the second layer we do, this one is a lot of damage as well, so we're going to use a cone. We're stretching out that cone. Weep. Super large. And make it a little bit more pointy. Then we're going super tiny. And so we're basically like making some scratches around this around the thing. Because this one has been seen some decades of not being maintained. Maybe a little bit more subland though. And then we're doing another layer later on. Ba-ba-da-ba. Like this one is like a damage the most, right? So if this is one open and wide in all the weather, so this one is going to be damaged the most. Like so. This part would have been maybe a little bit easier with the move controllers. But I haven't even charged them, so... And I think they're not really working well anymore with the PlayStation 5. I have the adapter, but for some reason one of the controllers are not responding. So we do it just by hands with the normal controller. I mean, like, I've been mostly doing that anyways. We should be good. Amazing. Okay. That was the second layer. You might maybe do the other side as well. I mean, we are working on it now anyway, so why the heck not? I'm not going to do it too much, but just so that there's like a little bit of like, oh, like, hell yeah, there's also stuff happening there. Because you're going to see it one way or the other anyway, so we do have to put the same level of detail here as well. Just like if you're going to spin around the object, you do see it. Okay. So now it's on both sides. Like if you're like looking at this side of the Ferris wheel, you're also seeing the inside of the thing as well. So we have to paint it. Okay, but that's like the second layer. Now we need the third layer. And I'm going to give it a little bit more subblend this time. think it's maybe a little bit too much, to be honest. We need more. That's the one I was looking for. That's better. I was using the wrong things. Okay. It's just very like subtle, like it's not like maybe too crazy. I hope you didn't hear the dogs. The dogs were barking pretty loudly close to my home. Okay. Now we have made that dirty. Now we can just like put it a bit more metal. 75, and we can always darken it up a little bit. But this depends on like the lighting that I'm going to use. But I think this is already maybe a little bit too much. Say 43 maybe. Better. Alright. So that's the wheel with the supports that we have right now. And I think that's pretty good. So the next thing what we're going to do, and this is maybe a little bit more tedious, but I think no, I will save that for off recording because that's maybe a little bit too boring to watch. Okay, so we have that. Now, I could do something. I can make it work. That should be possible, I think, if we can get it right. Now, it's a little bit, it does a lot of work, but like if we like connect this, where was it again? The connectors, and we need. Is it the motor bolt or a normal bolt? I think it's a motor bolt that we need for this one, right? Snap points. always forget how this works, to be honest. I'm not really using this. Okay. Oh. Yeah, okay. I had to make sure it... But can I grab... Can I grab this still? How are we grabbing? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. It's not perfect because like it's not it's really hard to grab this thing. Come on, let me... Why can't I got this? Like you can see, like it's not like on the... Let me redo this. Is there another way to... get this right? Okay, now it doesn't work anymore. Why is that? I do not know. Maybe it was not... Okay, now it's connected. But I think we don't really need to have this rotator inside a thing to make it work. No, see? So we still can do it like this. So it's easier for me to grab it still. It's not really like perfectly placed, if I have to be honest. Will this work? Yeah, you can see it's like really hard to tell. Like I should be in the center. Because this is not in the center, no. That's the center. This should be in the center. but it's not. You can tell it's not in the center. It goes up a little bit. Then it goes down. So how can we make this perfectly lined up in the center? Like if I look at this thing, it's in the center, but it's not in the center with the connecting, like the one that's like behind it. I mean, yeah, I want to say like you're barely seeing it, but you do see it a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Motor strength. Whee. Whoa. Okay. I should not play around with this. I thought you also had like an option that you could say like don't, or like ignore the physics of the other sculpture. But apparently that was a collidable. Okay, we need to do it like this. I thought there was like an option saying that you could do that, like don't collide with. Not really sure what this does. This would be nice. Just very slow. Okay, that could work, but I need to figure out how we can place this still in the center. Because that's the most important thing of everything. Okay, now it doesn't want to do anything anymore. That was because of this one. Yeah, this is fine. This speed is fine. Question is, am I now a little bit more in the center or not? I think it should be fine. Okay, that works, so that's good. Now we need to connect the cards. And these ones need to be with the bolt itself, so not a motor, but a bolt. Connected with that one. So this isn't a motor. I only don't know what the tightness needs to be. But let's say... Oh, yeah. But it looks like it was working already. See, like it wants to go... Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh my god, I wasn't really sure if I was going to do this or not. I was like, nah, I'm not going to do this. And look at me. Now I'm actually doing it. As long as the bolt stays in the center, right? That's the important thing. I think it's... Yeah. Okay, let's do that with the rest of them. I also kind of want to know if it works completely. So I can do real quick. Wait, what? Best if we just do it like this. Just drink up. Group that together. Wait. Oh, it's because like we're grouping that together. Oh, interesting. That's so interesting to see. Oh. Yeah, let's not do that. Okay, let's see how it goes with just one. And if it's behaving like how I want it to be. Maybe the tightness needs a little bit more loose. A little bit more loose. Like it's still like it's up a little bit. And you want to have it more group that real quick. So a little bit more loose. Let's say 30. Which you still want to have it that like it takes it with you. But you want to have that the card stays pretty much normal most of the time. I think this is pretty much it, I would say. Maybe the tightness a little bit more looser. Like it still wants to hold a little bit too strong. But this works already pretty well. I'm actually surprised, to be honest. Physics. Yeah. Okay. Like that's for me like the most important question. Like, does it want to go full circle without any issues? And it looks like that. Looks like it doesn't want to collide with anything. Then it goes down again. Into a full circle. Oh my god. I'm super happy with this one. Perfect. I only think that we need to loosen up the tightness still. Let's say 20% of that whole thing. You also don't want like that they're like bangling, you know, like just like whoop 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 in the wind or something like that. So you still want to have the stiffness a little bit, but you also want that like the card stays pretty much always horizontal, no matter where the wheel is pointing it at. So like it's wants to stay in position all the time wherever it is. Oh, my Christmas lights turned off. Whoop. Like I'm having it. You don't see it, but but I have like a timer on those things. Ah, this is crazy good. I love it. It's only sad that like I had so many big plans with this creation, but I am going to make it a super small. I have an idea. I now that I'm looking at it, it's not going to be a snow globe. It's going to be because like I think a snow globe is a little bit cliche. So what I'm going to make a miniature still. That's the idea still that I want to do, and I do want to make the sign of the city where Chernobyl. Or the what is like what is that place called again where it happened? Pripyat. I hope I said it correctly. Pripyat. And I want to have like the monuments that they have there. So I put it still on a miniature one, with a Christmas tree. And then like some snow effects on around it. So it's going to be a lot smaller creation this time. But I wanted to make it something cute and not depressing, you know. And now it's making like a full circle. Oh my god, I'm so happy with this. This was the right setting. Okay. Now we know that. So we know now that these are the settings. 20% tightness. With the normal bolt, and we have to do that with pretty much all the cards now. So we're going to do that. Connect. Oh boy. Oh boy, wait. I'm having a way too large of yeah. There we go. No, where you going? Imp, stop! Stop doing it! No! Imp! No! Where are you going? Stop! Oh my god. Imp. Don't be so annoying, please. I know you also want to go on vacation. And on holiday, I understand. I understand that completely. Okay, so 20% tightness. What's the sweet spot? Oh, what's happening? Oh, because these are in a part of the group. That's why. Oh no! Oh, so that's... I see. Okay, sure. Did I? No. I didn't see my exit. That like. But it looks like this was working though. Even though it... Is that because of the... Wait, why was this... That's the good question that I have right now. Why does it look like it wants to push? Like, ignore the falling ones, but like it's pushing the... As if there's like a super force happening here. But I... Oh, that is because like my tightness was not 20% yet. It's a little bit better. But still... Oops. Yeah, this works. Imagine like how if like the whole thing is like working, you know, like gonna wait for that moment. A little bit of a question. Should I, like, for you guys, do you want to see this or not? Or, well, cannot give that a question because like by the time this is like when the video is released, the creation has already been done. So I cannot really ask for an opinion for you, but I hope that you understand what I'm trying to do here. I think it's also because like the rotator is maybe not in the... Oh, this one is pretty much in the center. But it could be that this one wasn't. Yeah, this one is a little bit lower. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why it wants to push a little bit forwards. You want to try to have at least have it as close as possible in the center of the part where he is turning. Okay. That needs to be 20% as well. Yeah, this is going well. This is going well. It's just it's a lot of work. That's mostly it. But hey, at least I'm already finding like it's always with me. Like you probably have the same thing. When you're creating something, and you probably have already maybe a good idea in the start, but you haven't really like decided 100% yet if you are going to stick with the idea. And then along the way, when you are like keep creating, you're like, oh my god, I'm going to want to do this, and I'm going to do that, and this, and so that, yeah, eventually you're going to start with a completely maybe different idea that oh my god. Is the wheel, is it becoming heavier and heavier while we're doing this? It looks like a lot slower now. I think it's because like the motor here, like nah, the motor is already 100% strength. You probably have to lower like the you probably have to lower these cards. Right now it's like it's 199 kilogram. That's really a lot. So what we want to do is maybe lower this so that the wheel has less difficulty to bring all the cards up. But maybe it also because of like it happened because everything was falling down on it, and that like causes the motor to stop. Could be something simple like that, but we will see. I'm first going to connect everything, and if I see that like the wheel doesn't turn anymore because of everything gets so heavy, then I am going to lower the density on the carts, because like I cannot increase the height the strength anymore. It looks pretty much be one tick further. There we go. Yeah, this is it's quite a lot of work. But it's fun, especially when it's like it's working. When it's actually doing its thing, what it should do, then it's fun. Okay, connected. This is really a fun part. Oh. I hope it's not going to get too heavy, but I'm afraid it will. But there's an easy solution for that. Okay. Whoa! Is that because like I didn't push? I think it's because of this. No. Why? Oh my god, I need to sneeze. Yeah. False alarm. Sorry. Wait, why is it doing like this? What's happening here? Why? Is it the motor? No, it's normal bolts. Huh? Which one is doing it? It's this one. It's this one. Didn't I make a motor out of this one? Oh my god, I did. I was like, what is happening? Yeah, that's better. Yeah, see, the wheel's not moving anymore. So we have to lower. I will do that later. I will do that later. I first want to get it so that the cards are all connected. I was like, why is it spinning? Like they made like the bolt and the motor bolt like it's identical to each other, so it's I probably misclicked that. Well, not probably, I did misclick it, otherwise it wouldn't have happened. Yeah, they should have made the symbols a little bit more identical. Not the same. Not identical. But not the same, I mean. Okay. Let's get next. Almost halfway. Well, this person gets a working Ferris wheel, which isn't the one that's actually working anymore in real life. But I think it's but the reason why it's working is because like it's a replica, but in a miniature form. So I think that would be pretty cool. I think that is already fine. And this needs to be 20%. I have to like make sure to not forget these settings. 20%. 20%. That one is 20%. 20%. Looks good. Good. I think these are all correct. Let me push this a little bit further. 20%. That's good. And of course that one was already good. Okay. And this is where we left off. Sometimes these cards are maybe not perfectly placed, but I don't care. It was also because like, yeah. That doesn't really matter, to be honest. 20%. Alright, we are halfway. We are half the way. That looks pretty much in the center. 20%. I kind of wish you could have like a preset that the last setting that you used would be applied to the new one that you're about to connect. They could have added so many quality of life features in there. That never happened. Oh, this is a little bit off center now. Better. Yep, pretty good. 20%. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys and ladies and gentlemen. This needs to be lower. Oh, don't forget 20%. Almost there. Ah. Yeah, this is like the part that like it takes so much time. This is very time-consuming part. But to be honest, I wasn't really sure if I was going to do this in the first. I was like, nah, I'm just gonna make it creation, and you can walk around in it and looking at the stuff, and but now I'm actually going to make it work. Hopefully. You have to see about that, to be honest. Wait, why is this one so big and the rest are so small? I do not know why that is. Okay. Oh. Don't forget. 20%. Yeah, we're going down, huh? We are now like half, like a quarter. Something about that. Oh. So we're getting very close to the finishing. Oh, this one already off. So a little bit more. Don't forget 20%. And we're going to the next card. Ah, it does want to continue again, I see. See, it spins again. Maybe it's because, like, the weight is now on top of it as well. Oh my god, you have no idea how happy I am. Yeah, I think it's because, like, now we have now the counterweight, so now, like, it's actually have the way to push the wheels still further down to get up again, you know? Like, so, like, we have now a counter always the same way to the whole thing, which is very good. Like, if you only have, like, one weight on one side, then the wheel's like, yeah, screw it, I'm not going to push that up. But now it actually has something to push it down again as well. Okay, I don't know why these things are getting bigger and bigger. I don't know what's going on. Not that I mind, but easier for me to grab, but quite interesting that's happening. Goes down in the center. Don't forget 20%. Did I do it with this one as well? Yeah. Okay, 2 more. Last 2. Center 20%, and then that's the final moment. The moment of truth. Oh, I kind of knew that. And 20%. Okay. It should work now. And the Ferris wheel is operating. Look at that. Oh my god, you have no idea how happy I am. You have no idea. It's also because, like, I've never made something like this in Dream, so it's for me, it's like it's all new, you know. And actually, now that like it's working and everything, I'm so happy with that. But yeah, now the weight on the whole wheel is the same, pretty much. So now the wheel doesn't have, the motor doesn't have any difficulties anymore, because like if it, the moment that it pulls up, it's also have the gravity to pull down as well with the cart, so it doesn't have that issue anymore. And the reason why we had that issue before was because like we only had like one side having the heavy carts connected and the other side not, so the motor couldn't handle that anymore. But now it's like it's continue doing this how it should be doing. This is so cool. And especially I want to make like a miniature, so we're going to place this in a cute little surrounding, like not so big, they're very small, and then we put like little trees, a little bit like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 trees, and then maybe a little bit like a monument in between. I'm going to do a little bit of like an idea what you often see in theme parks, where you are like want to buy like a souvenir and you have like a miniature of a certain ride. I want to create something like that. I think for me personally, if I only have like less than 24 hours to finish this creation, that's more possible for me to do it like that, because like more doable to do it like that. And I think that will be still like a cute little gift with a reference to the person's interest. The person's interest was Chernobyl. This is like one of like the most famous, iconic, I don't know how you to say that in a proper way, but like a very iconic thing, I think, to see if you are close to Pripyat in like near Chernobyl. So yeah, I really hope that the person likes this, that like actually now is a working Ferris wheel, even though the original one doesn't operate anymore, obvious, but this one does, and it looks good to me. Like it's, everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing, and I'm super happy with it. Yeah, this is totally what I was not going for in the beginning, but it's definitely now. So yeah, we are now 1.5 hours in. I am going to leave this video here. I think this is pretty cool, like a pretty cool stopping point for the video. Now let me go in play mode so we can see it a little bit better. Look at that, looking as it should be. Wow. All right, so yeah, so what is the idea for the upcoming videos? In the upcoming videos, like I said, I'm going to do recaps. So what does that mean? I am going to build stuff on my own, in Dreams, but I'll do it on my own way, so I don't going to bother with recording it. At least that's what I think I'm going to do. And then I'm going to record a recap for like a video of like 5 or 10 or 20 minutes, something like that. And I'm explaining, okay, what did I do in that between this and the next video. So I'm just going to do a little bit of recap and showing what I did. And then depending on how much episode, this could be like the video after could be the final episode, or there can be another one after that. It depends on how many stuff that I want to talk about and what I've been doing. But yeah, oh my god, I can't believe I actually did this. I was not planning to make the Ferris wheel work at all. There was totally not in my plan of idea for doing this, because like, of course, like the original one isn't operating anymore, and it's of course like abandoned, and obviously of course like nobody can live there anymore. But yeah, seeing this creation now, And when I was like, oh my god, I'm just gonna make it spin. and since also the time is not on my side, I kind of want to have it so that you will see what I'm going to make. It's going to be something similar. How can I explain it? It's going to be something like, I don't know if you have ever been to a theme park before in your life, but if you have, there are some theme parks that has like, or selling like a miniature of a famous ride that they have, of a famous iconic coaster, or a dark ride, or I don't know, like maybe a fairy tale, or and they have it like in a miniature form. That's what I'm going to do. So like that's like a present idea, right? So this is like, it's still a Secret Santa creation, so I still want to have like a present. So this is going to be like a present idea. And so it's going to be like a miniature, so with like tiny trees. And you're probably going to wonder how I'm going to do that exactly. Well, it's of course like matter of camera settings. Like you want to have like the camera points at certain angle, but I also want to make like an option that the person can fully rotate to the creation itself, so going outside of the camera. So I'll place fixed cameras in there to get the idea that like it's a miniature. But I also want to give the person the option that you can look around the creation and that you can see like how is this being made, right? So if the set person is curious about that. So that's all for the upcoming video. I don't know if it's going to be one video after this, or 2 or 3. I don't know. But it's not going to be that much videos anymore, because it's less than 24 hours right now for me to finish this. And yeah, on the other side, I'm happy with the outcome that I created, but I'm also a little bit sad because like I wanted to do so much more for this person. But I think, yeah, I think I'm still satisfying with it. I mean, like, it's about the thought, right? You're giving a present to someone that you don't know. I have no idea who this is, to be honest. So yeah, and I still want to do, yeah, respect, still giving my respects to what the person has for interest and stuff like that. So, and I think that without too much of like depressing stuff, like it's like, and you still need to have like the spirit of Christmas in here. So yeah, you will see. I will. I have an idea in my head finally, which I didn't have in the past 7 episodes before this. I had no idea where I wanted to go with this one, but I finally, in this episode, I finally have an idea in my head, and for me personally, that is doable, and it doesn't cost much time. So you will see what I mean. Hopefully in the next video I will show you what I actually meant with that. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed this series. It's a little bit shorter series than I had in the previous years, but still around 10 episodes or something like that. I think it's still nice, instead of 20. So it's like half the time that I normally did, but that's all because I was sick for 2.5 weeks, pretty much. So yeah, that happened sadly, but it is what it is. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, you know how YouTube works. So if you like the content, make sure to give it a thumb up, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel and you really want to see more of these creations coming alive, or how I sculpt, or maybe you're not interested in sculpting videos, but you're maybe more in like interested in gameplay videos, I do everything. I'm also playing video games for the very first time, story games for the very first time on my YouTube channel. I also stream sometimes on Twitch. I am planning to stream on Twitch and YouTube in the future. I am planning to do that in 2025 a little bit more. So stay tuned for that. And if you don't like my content, you can also give it a thumb down. Whatever. You're free to do whatever you want. For now, I'm going to say bye-bye. And hopefully I will see you in the next video. And I want to say have a happy holiday. But it doesn't make any sense that I'm saying this because because this video pretty much comes out like right before the summer or in the summer. So yeah, have a nice summer. Bye bye.